Um, welcome to another live stream session, another New York live stream session. It is Monday, and the market just opened at 6 p.m. Yesterday, Sunday, 6 p.m. the market opened, and so far, I just got to the charts. I haven't seen it yet, so that's what I'm doing right now. Just trying to get everything in that happened on London session. So it seems like in London we did like do some sort of a pullback. So the market opened, we came to this price point right here. Made us resistance and broke the previous support, so also breaking this range. But as we know, DJ is still trending bullish. So buyer's pressure got in the market, created a strong resistance, and we had those impulsive buys. Right now what I'm looking at, if we start zooming in more now into the candles that are forming in real time right now, we see that we are creating some sort of support. We came up, made a high, and it looks like we are creating some sort of support here to maybe continue to retest these highs, but we'll see. It is Monday. Did have some nice volumes coming in London session, so let's see if we could continue that for New York. So we'll do this. So we created this high right here. This. So we'll see where this hour finishes. If this hour candle that is open right now, which there's 38 minutes for this hour candle, so recently just opened like 21 minutes ago. Let's see where it closes. Let's see if it starts closing bullish or starts closing above the previous hour candle. If we start seeing those patterns creating some sort of support here, that could mean we could take this trade and retest these highs that we made, and if some good volume comes in the market, you could also break that. We could also break this and go to the next targets. Also, let's go check the 4-hour. So as we can see, the 4-hour did close on top of this wicks here. So basically creating a lower high. So if you can see, we are doing this sort of a pattern, creating this trend. So honestly, right now I don't have any sell bias. I'm not looking for sells. I mean, the market is just it's just going straight up. So we'll see what we start seeing. If we can start creating some ranges and then break them, we'll see. But right now, I don't have any sell bias. Right now, what I'm looking at is that we may potentially keep going up for buys. So if you can see, we are still trending bullish. And if you can have one bias already in your side, now that's gonna make it easier for you because you already know that you're looking for one thing, and that one thing is just see if candles start creating some sort of supports. After this hour open, it literally just came right down. So we still remember I always tell you guys about wicks and how we have informing wicks and how we form wicks, and that's something you always have to look at. If we see here, this 4 hours still, I mean, it made some sort of wick, but it was like barely a wick. So but let's see if we can start creating here something. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm looking at. So I'm kind of looking something for this formation. So please pay attention for this part. Just kind of looking for something like this. So we stay around this level, then break it. So kind of break this wicks, retest its highs, maybe react And if we do have enough volume for today, then continue this move up. But we have to see candles closing bullish. We have to see candles respecting this zone here. Okay, so that's what we have to look for. So right now, it's just waiting to see what the market does and what it shows us. But there's something else we could do. It's just wait. Well, if we already have an idea of what you're expecting, you just have to wait for that one thing to work out, that one thing to stop playing out, and then make your decision from there. Other than that, we just gonna sit here and wait, chill. It's a nice morning. There's no need for any anxiety of getting in the market. There's no need to rush it. Just wait for your opportunity. Just wait for your setup, and then go from there.
Linebacker on my loadout with gap closing in and a stampede of footsteps underneath.
So yeah, let me kind of illustrate to you guys what I'm kind of looking for. So it's gonna look some sort of like this. Obviously, not exactly the same thing. I mean, I'm not a fortune teller, right? Um, so I'm kind of looking for something like this. Okay. There's no way to make this nicer, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm looking for today. So another thing I want to mention is it is also Monday. It is a start of the week, and there's no need for us to be rushing anything. Okay, so just wait and see. There's no need to be impatient right now. So we can see right now that we're kind of we reject this previous wick that we did before. Um, that is a good sign for what I'm looking into to do today. So the previous 30 minute did close above. The previous 30 minute did close. I'm sorry, it didn't close. Did break above the previous one. So We'll see. Right now I'm just waiting for a close. So if this 30-minute close is bullish, that could also be a nice indication of rejecting this, creating a support, and continuing. Let me take this off. This doesn't look nice. Okay, so let's see also where the hour closes. This hour is about to close in 8 minutes. And if it closes a nice strong candle, we'll see. It could be some nice setups there coming up. There could be some nice setups coming up soon. At this point, I will just wait for the candles to close. Either way, the hour is gonna start. A new hour is gonna start. 8 p.m. is gonna 8 p.m. o'clock. 8 p.m. Sorry, I keep saying 8 p.m. 8 a.m. is about to open. I will actually, I would love for, I would love for this candles to close a nice strong bullish candle. I mean, but sometimes we don't get what we want, you know. So guys, I want to talk about something. I know there's a lot of you out there that you really don't understand nothing about Forex or what it is, or you really don't even understand anything I'm saying, and that's okay. I was that person too. Um, I started and I had to teach myself and I had to learn from other people too. So it did take a little bit, and unfortunately, I didn't have some sort of a guide that could teach me through all the steps. Sometimes I had to like self thought myself, and it was harder like that. But that's why I'm here, and for those of you that really don't understand what this is, I can explain to you guys. I can simplify it for you guys and get you started in this path. So don't be afraid. Please just ask me if you're interested, and if something that if you're trying to look for a new stream of income. I feel like this is something that is amazing. So just let me know. Don't be afraid and let me know, okay? Thank you. Okay, so the new hour just opened. We haven't made any bottom wick, so there's no there's no rush right now. I know it's moving up, but it's no rush. So what I would like to see that this wick, I mean sorry, this candle that just opened, I would like to see a nice liquidity grab, a nice wick being formed and then breaking the highs here and then continuing. I don't like seeing this pattern right now where it's like it opened and it hasn't made any bottom wick. Usually it doesn't play out, like it won't continue. It usually comes back to just make that liquidity grab. The hour did close bullish. We did make a support here. I mean, that's a good sign. I mean, the market is setting up for this continuation to go to the upside. But we have to wait and see because I don't like this here. I prefer when candles look more like this. It creates this type of wick and then it has that continuation. Sorry, I was muted. So if this candle would have made a bottom, would have started going down first, would have made any top wicks yet, that is a trade I would have gotten in because as soon as we flipped, we would have grabbed some liquidity and it would have continued going up. It would have continued that trend of going up. But since it opened, and as soon as it opened, we haven't made any bottom wicks. So usually I don't like those patterns. I don't feel confident in getting in a trade like that. If it goes up, it goes up. But I want to get in something that I'm completely confident on. I don't want to get in something that I have doubts on and things like that. But other than that, I'm waiting to see if it decides to come back again and create some sort of wick to the bottom like this. And then I'll be confident if we reject this zone here again to continue up. But right now it's not doing that and I just have to wait. Man, I really would have liked for this candle to just made a bottom wick and then continue that up. But I hate seeing these things like just open and then going up. I don't like it. So I'd rather just wait. If I'm not able to get in buys in this area here, then it's okay. I mean, if there's enough volume in the market today, there'll be plenty of chances to eventually get in. So yeah, guys, that's the only reason I did get in, because we didn't bank this. Okay, that's the only reason. Because I like this setup. I just don't like seeing this because usually we could go up, but usually most of the times we just come back and refill this here and make a wick. So for those of you that are in this trade, if you were able to get in, I mean, you are in some nice profits right now. So good job. I just don't trust it, you know. Just experience is telling me not to get in, and I trust my instincts. Guys, if you have any questions, please be free to ask me on the chat below, or you could DM me also on Instagram for any questions you have. Please don't be afraid to ask me. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of rejecting these wicks here that we created previously last week. This is why, guys. This is why I don't trust getting in the market like this. I mean, if you got in and if you were able to close and get some profits, that is almost 19 pips of profit there, okay? But I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for a good trade. I'm looking for a trade that goes to my target. So for me, when I started seeing this sort of things, I don't like getting in the market. It's just something that doesn't play out. So I would like for this to create this wick and then we start flipping again. If we start flipping again, that could be a nice entry for buys. But now we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see what now the lower time frame start presenting itself. We have to wait and see if the 5 minute respects this area here again and we start creating some sort of support. And that way it's indicating us that we are probably coming back up. Or we don't know. We don't know if it's gonna do that. So if it decides to not respect these previous wicks that we made here and this support area, then that's also not a good sign because it could potentially mean that we are continuing and then we probably head down to other zones for the downside. But so far we're still in this range, in this 50 pip range, and this is just normal price action. Right now I like what I'm seeing right now. I just gotta see some candles. I gotta see some candles close bullish to give me that confidence of getting in. And I was muted again. Awesome. I always forget. So I was saying that this candle is about to close bearish. This 30-minute candle creating kind of like a minor resistance here, but we'll wait and see because we still did have some reactions to this zone here that we previously keep rejecting. So I don't know if you see this here, but this candle is about to close and it's closing bearish. So if I want to get in a trade for buys, which that's what I'm looking for. Again, remember guys that I told you that this could be like a nice range and then we continue. So if I want to get in for buys, I would like to see that this candle respects this zone, doesn't break below. Next 15-minute candle kind of goes back down, closes bullish, and then we take that trade up. And I don't know if you guys remembered from Friday, that's the same kind of setup that happened here, right? We came up doing London, then we'll pull back, created a nice strong support right here. Candle did close bearish, but then next candle pull back, close bullish, and that is the trade that we got in. So we got in here and then took this trade, nice little trade here. And if you guys see, it's almost the same pattern. Guys, history, it repeats itself. So you're gonna start seeing those same things over and over and over again. It's up to you to like remember and tell yourself, okay, I've seen this before, and I'm already anticipating some sort of I'm already anticipating sorry, can't get the word out of my mouth. I'm already anticipating some sort of a move like I previously saw in the past. So now I'm just gonna wait for candles to start closing bullish. If we do respect this support here. So now we just have to wait and see how candles close. Wait for candles to close. But again, I'm sorry for those of you that I keep saying candles, I keep saying wicks. I know you might not understand, and it's like, what is that? What are you talking about? A candle is just a candle, right? Well, in Forex terms, what we call candles are these little things here. Each of them is called a candle, right? And then wicks are this liquidity that it leaves behind. So those are wicks. So wicks could be filled, and also they could be formed like this, and they could be filled like this. So we could fill wicks like this, which means that we created some sort of, I'm showing the wrong string. Okay, so candles are, these are candles. Okay, so every time I say candles, is every time these things are these shapes are formed, one of these is called a candle, and this liquidity that leaves behind is called a wick. So wicks could be formed either on the bottom or on the top, and it's just zones that the candle leaves behind to potentially fill again, or just grab some strength to continue the momentum of where we are heading. But that is in Forex terms what a candle is. Like, it's just a bunch of orders built up together to create one of these guys, okay? That's what it is. And since we are trading Forex, it is the currency market where banks, retail traders like me, trade. So these are all orders from that. So this is basically, if you think about it, this is basically people and also banks and high investors getting in the market and also getting out of the market. So this is just kind of the illustration of what is happening in the world of investment, in the world of Forex, so foreign exchange. So it's also exchange of goods, exchange of money, and things like that. Again, it is not stocks, it is not crypto. This is a whole nother thing. Okay, a whole nother thing. I know it could be a little daunting to like look at this and be like, man, what, what is this? Like, what is this? But trust me, once you start kind of learning the little things and go from there, and then every day do a little bit and every day learn something new, you start getting it. It starts clicking to you. Okay, so at the beginning it could be a little confusing, but trust me, everybody gets the hang of it. You have to have a little bit of common sense, but other than that, everybody could get the hang of this. Again, it also takes hard work, it takes dedication, it takes discipline, all of those things, and it's like everything in life. You cannot perfect something if you don't dedicate time to it, if you are not patient, and also if you're not disciplined. Looks like we are again respecting this zone here. I mean, it's something I like to see. The candle started flipping again. I don't know if you guys can see that. But now we created this range. So again, be patient, guys, be patient. We have to wait for candles to close to let us know where we're heading. So far, they're still open. They haven't given us confirmations yet. I mean, you could be aggressive and start entering trades, but again, why be aggressive? It's Monday. You start in the week. You start the week strong. Let's wait for a nice entry. Let's wait for a nice trade to set up. So you see guys, this is why we have to wait for candles to close. Because you just looked like it was making a pullback to continue down. So we have to, that's why we have to wait for candles to close. Again, and also if sales is in your bias, that is fine. I mean, it's up to you, okay? It's up to you. For me, I don't like getting in sales right now. I just don't see, I don't like how the candles are forming. I would prefer for something else. Let me see. Looking at something here. Okay, so since for the condition of the market right now, where we are, and the trends that we are in, so again, like I told you guys, we are in a really strong bullish trend on this pair, GJGU, PJPY. So, oh, I think my camera got, oh, there you go. So the only way that I will be looking for sales is if we either start breaking this lower high pattern that we form here. So we break through here, close a strong bearish candle, also break through here. The only way that I would look for sales if potentially we break and close this zone here to continue heading back down. And I mean, that could be a nice setup. But right now, what it looks like in the higher time frames is that we got to this previously strong zone and also resistance created, so it was a high created. We rejected it, and now we did some sort of a resistance to continue. We kind of did touch this area again, but it looks like we're just doing this normal price action to continue the move up to potentially make a new high. So basically doing this, right, to make a potential new high to continue up. So the only way I would look for sales is if we break this zone here to continue down here to retest these lows and then go from there. But right now I don't have any sell bias. I don't like sells right now. It's not something I will get in on. I will wait for the buy setups. And that's it guys, that's my plan. If I don't get anything today, again, if I don't get anything today, it is okay. It's okay. I don't have to get a trade every single day. Why? Why force it, right? When you start forcing things start messing up and everything. Not just in trading and everything. You cannot force things. You have to let things play out. Be patient. This 4 hour, it is about to close in 15 minutes. And let's see, we might close bullish. We might close bearish, I mean, sorry. Other than that, guys, happy Monday. I hope all of you out there are getting it rolling, getting it rolling. I hope all of you out there are attacking the day, go work out, go working out. I don't know if you go early or in the afternoons, but go get that money, in anything you do. Mondays are to start your week, to start strong, to put new goals in your life and in completing them, which that's what's important. Never start something and not finish it. The biggest mistake in life is that. And unfortunately, we do that a lot. As humans and as people, we do that a lot. I'm talking to you guys like us humans, like we're I'm sorry for my words and things like that, man. I'm trying to like make it look nice, try to sound nice, but I just gotta be natural, By the way, for those of you that don't speak English, I will also be doing this in Spanish. I will not be doing YouTube in Spanish, but I will do private Zooms and also in my private channel, like one-on-ones. I will do it and if you guys are more comfortable with speaking Spanish, I would more than gladly also teach you guys in Spanish, which is fine with me. I speak 2 languages. You guys don't know, but I am Cuban. So, yeah, I can do both. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see this 30-minute candle close like stronger, If that happens, we'll see. We'll see. This 15-minute candle open and still hasn't made in the bottom wick, but I'm not gonna lie, this little background music goes kind of hard, man. I'm kind of vibing to it a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up a little bit. I'm tired of sitting down. Those are the benefits of having like the ergonomic tables. If you're tired of sitting down, you get up, stretch a little bit, get that little nice morning stretch. Waiting for the candles to close. Waiting for candles to form something you like. So yeah, I mean, this is the game here. I'm living I'm living how I want, basically just waking up every morning doing the same thing. This is what I want in my life, and it's awesome. I can get to do my own thing. I don't got no one telling me what to do, which I hate. I don't like people telling me what to do. So that's why I've always, since a very young age, I started looking for things to do myself. Okay. And I hope there's a lot of you out there that think the same way. It's a great way of thinking. If you guys want to grow in life and things like that, you have to be capable of taking risks. So right now I'm just trying to kill some time. You know, stood up, trying to get my legs going. Uh, waiting for something to pop up, waiting for something I like to show up in the charts and go from there. Other than that, I am gonna go water my plants. They probably hate me, uh, just to kill some time. Sometimes you have to kill some time. Can't be sitting down all the time. It's not good. So yeah, it's just really slow day today. Waiting to see something I like. Hasn't yet shown up yet.
¿Qué lo que hay, maní?
Yo, everybody can hear you, man. What's up, man? How you doing? ¿Qué es lo que hay, maní?
¿Qué es lo que hay, maní? Maní, entré, pero salí de nuevo, maní.
Hoy estamos metidos en un range ahora mismo. Hay que esperar, es un día lento, no hay mucho volumen de mercado en estos momentos. Hubo bastante volumen en London, pero ahora mismo no hay nada. Hay que esperar a ver para el nuevo 4 hour va a abrir ahora mismo.
No, aparte ahora abre también la bolsa, ¿no?
¿La qué?
Ahora abre la bolsa.
Exacto, abre a las 9:30 también va a ser NYC Open, so puede ser que cojamos un poquito de volumen más tarde, puede ser que el volumen venga después, no temprano, como otros días.
Okay.
So, hay que esperar y ya, esperar. Lo que sí sé es que todavía estoy viendo que estamos respetando esta zona aquí, ¿no?
Ajá.
Todavía estamos respetando, so, si yo empiezo a ver que los candelitos están cerrando bullish, y eso sí, y formándose bien o rompiendo hasta acá de nuevo, entonces puede ser una buena entrada, a ver si llega un poquito de volumen de mercado. Pero bueno, el 4 horas acaba de abrir. 4 hour just open. 4 hours just open, so we have to wait and see what it does. We haven't made any bottom wicks. So something I would love to see, honestly, is for this 4 hour to create like this kind of like liquidity grab and then flipping again. So like kind of flipping again, and then in the lower time frames it will show like candles are like also flipping and closing bullish also, and then maybe we break the high of the previous 4 hour candle, and if we break the high of the previous 4 hour candle, that's a nice thing to see. But I have to wait and see for that kind of setup to form. I don't know what's going on today. Like every time a new candle opens, it just opens to the upside. Like, why are you not creating a bottom wick, man? I just hate seeing that. Okay, let me sit down again. So I know you guys see that. I know you guys see that we close bullish, and then and this candle is heading up. But just keep in mind that this is a new hour open and also a 4-hour open. So usually we make wicks both sides. We haven't made a bottom wick. This candle, this hour candle did close bullish. I mean bearish. It didn't close bullish. So I still wouldn't be. I still wouldn't. For me right now, buys are there's still not a setup for buys yet. I'm still waiting for that. When I see it, I'll let you guys know. But right now, I don't see it. You could be aggressive all you want. You could maybe you like this setup, but for me, I don't like it. Okay, where is my thing? I don't know why the market is doing this today. I mean, it is what it is because every day is different. But I would have gotten in, and I would have told you guys if this candle would have made some sort of liquidity grab and then flip and keep going, I would have gotten in. But it just went straight up, and it's weird because it's a 4-hour candle also, and this 4-hour candle did close bearish, so we could potentially also keep, make that bottom wick. So I don't trust it, even though it's going up. Again, I don't trust it. So I don't know if you guys remember from when we were here, I was doing this some sort of a pattern, and that's kind of what I'm looking at. I mean, we are creating this range here, and we had to break away from it to continue, right? We have to see if volume comes in the market. We'll know when volume comes in the market when we start leaving this zone here. When we start leaving this zone, we'll know that volume is coming into the market and we are heading some sort of a direction, okay? Other than that, it's a really, really slow day. Again, if there's no trades today, that is okay. We don't have to get a trade every single day. Okay? It's not realistic. I am not impatient of getting in trades. I don't need to be impatient. I know there's gonna be more than enough in opportunities during the week, during the month, in the year. There's gonna be plenty of chances for you to get in. If you don't like the setups that are showing up today or tomorrow or whatever, there's no need for you to start rushing it. Trust me that there's gonna be plenty of setups. There's gonna be plenty of chances for you getting in the market and making some money. And let me tell you guys, at the end, if you want to be consistent, this is one of the key points that you have to do. You have to be patient and not getting greedy and not having FOMO. You have to be patient and wait. If you don't get anything, that's okay. You have to be okay with that. And just know that tomorrow or the next day, you'll have more opportunities. I mean, I'm gonna repeat it to you guys as many times as possible because I know that is something that worked for me and has worked for that little 5% of traders that actually make money in this game, which is really low. This is not an easy thing, but if you have a good guidance and if you dedicate a lot of time to it, trust me, you will learn it. But you have to dedicate hours to it. You have to. You know, nothing in life you just learn like that. I mean, if you do, damn, congrats. I know there's people like that out there, but some of us have to work hard, dedicate a lot of time into it to become good at something. I have been trading for about 6 years now. I've been making money for about 2 strong years now. Two years of making money, actually making profits, of actually being a little bit consistent on Forex. Now where I'm at, this point in my life, is the most consistent I've ever been in my life. The most profits I ever made in Forex also. And I am completely confident in myself and my abilities. I've done this, I have dedicated hours and hours and hours to Forex. And I know what I'm talking about, and I know when I see something, I've seen it in the past, because again, I've dedicated so many hours to this, so I've seen everything. I've seen everything happen in this charts. So that's what it takes. I mean, I did fail, I did stumble during those times of learning. And it was part of it, and I learned from those mistakes. That's the best thing about that. I mean, I feel like you have to stumble a little bit to be able to learn something new. Honestly, I haven't seen nobody like start something new that they're not good at and just be good right away. I have never seen that. Never. There's gonna be people that are talented and there's gonna be people that are not talented, but those people that are not talented also work harder than the people that are talented. And they go on top. And it happens in everything. Sports, trading, everything. It all depends on you. You have the power to decide what you want. If you want to learn, you'll learn. And my whole purpose is that I decided that I want to pursue this, you know, teaching people and sharing my knowledge and helping as many people as I can. Because at the end of the day, I do want to help people. Times are tough right now out there, and I know a lot of people are probably looking for like a new stream of income, something that they can make some good money from. And this is mine. This is my baby here. This is what I do every day. And I hope a lot of people will start watching this channel and start, you know, getting to know me and things like that. And hopefully I help them. If they want to get in this journey, I'll be here. Obviously not taking my focus away from trading either. Trust me guys, I don't know if you've seen this, but there's a lot of so-called gurus out there that you see them, you know, do all these kinds of stuff, but where they're focused on trading. You know, at the end of the day, you have to trade it, right? That's why you're a trader. So I do have to focus my time on trading. When I'm done trading, I can teach as much as I can. I can teach as much as possible. When I'm trading, I need to concentrate on my own thoughts, my own brain. You know, just concentrate on the charts, get my trades, and then outside of that, I can teach as much as possible. I love to teach. I mean, I think honestly, it's been running down in my family for a long time. My mom was a teacher. My uncle was a teacher. My aunt was a teacher. My cousin is a teacher. I mean, I have a lot of teachers in my family, and I don't know. I'm not saying I was meant for this or anything like that. I feel good about it. You know, I like helping people. I like telling people something new. I like teaching people something new, and it's good. I don't know. And since this is what I do basically for a living, why not also implement other things on it, right? If I spend most of my mornings here sitting down in a computer, why not dedicate some other projects into it too, you know? I gotta think about other things too. I can't just stick to one, and I gotta stick to other stuff too. But yeah. Okay. So it looks like we did create some sort of a little wick here. You know what? This is not starting. It's starting to look better. Okay, it's starting to look better. But there's not a lot of volume. You know, candles are closing small. They're slow. Not a lot of volume today. So we are kind of like, I don't know if you see it, but we are like in this little zone here. In this zone, not little, it's just this zone here. And for me to be sure that we are heading up, I would like to see a break of this previous little resistance that we formed on this range. So it's like basically this is the low and this is the high of this range here. So I would like for a break of this. Okay, so that would let me know that then we will get to this area here, which it was like clean zone, and we could potentially go here, also break if we don't respect it. So since we are in this range, I mean I could start getting on trades around here, but I'm running on the risk of it just still playing on the range and like kind of going back down and stuff like that, and I'm in negative, and I don't want to do that. Okay, I don't want to do that. I want to get in and I'm profits and stress free. Okay, but we'll see. 9:30, which is when which is New York Open, YMC Open. Am I saying it right? YMC Open. I don't know what I'm saying. Well, it's New York Open, right? So it's a stock exchange, and usually when it opens, there's some volume coming into the market that it gives us some strength, and we get some movements in the market, and usually we get some nice trades from there. But other than that, I still haven't seen anything I like, to be honest. It's a slow day. I mean, it is Monday, but again, guys, we still learn from this. We'll still learn from days like this, right? You know that in the future there's gonna be days like this that are gonna come. Also, keep in mind, we are almost getting at the end of the month. So we had this whole month of volume and trades and movements. So we are getting to the end of the month. So that could also be another reason why we don't have enough volume. But again, it is the beginning of the week. We might get the market's probably setting up for something later on the week. So, and that's okay. We have to learn from these days that and tell ourselves that okay, today is not the day. Today is just the market setting up, creating ranges and things like that, and then potentially the next coming days on the week we could potentially get trades. Okay, so also learn from that. By the way, for those of you that are watching, I appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you for supporting. Please like and subscribe. Also turn on the little bell notification so every time I'm live, you guys will know, and you guys could tune in and watch me do my thing, you know. Okay, let's see this. Okay, let's see this. So, this 30-minute candle looks like it's in 7 minutes it's gonna close bullish, right? So, I don't know if you guys remember from the past. It wasn't a 30-minute, but I don't know if you guys remember from the past. It's the same thing happening. The same thing happened. History repeating itself. If you see this, candles are going back down, reject, close, next one, continue. So candles came back down, respected this zone, started closing bullish, and now we're creating a support again. And if you look at the 30-minute, if you look at the 30-minute, if you look at the 30-minute, this one did close bullish, creating a support. The next one also is bullish and is about to close too in about 6 minutes. And I mean, that could be a good sign. It could be a good sign. Could be a good sign. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe some setups start showing up soon. And since it's gonna be the NYC Open, maybe some value comes in the market. We get a little bit of pullback and continue this move up. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Let's see. So usually after A1C, usually the market, since it starts bringing some volume, we start seeing a lot of movement and a lot of setups, and that's where if we couldn't get a nice little early entry from the pre NYC Open, usually the setups are coming up later. Other than that, I will be trying to be live till like around 9:40, 9:45. We'll see. It is a slow day, so I don't know. I might earn the stream a little bit earlier. I don't know, waste anybody's time, whoever's here watching. But again, if you guys would like to be part of my private channel, I do have one. Okay, if you guys want the full details about that, please message me either on Instagram. You can send me a DM, either on Telegram. Join the free chat that I have on Telegram. Even here on YouTube, on the chat on the bottom on YouTube, you guys could also write me there and ask me the question of how to join my private channel, where I would continue the stream on a Zoom call that you guys could be in it, and also trade with me. I will give more through analysis. I will teach a little bit more and things like that. Cause that's the group that I gotta focus on, cause that's my group, you know. Those are my students, and I have to really, you know, focus on them and things like that. So other than that, just let me know. Let me know if you guys are interested. Okay, so we'll see the new 30-minute candle is about to open in about 1.5 minutes. It is closing bullish, but it is closing on that range there. So. Okay, here we go. New 30-minute open. Again, open without a bottom wick. I guess today's the day. Today's the day. Okay, go form that bottom wick. Good. Okay, so that's 30-minute open, and let's see. I mean, it didn't close above. I would have preferred this 30-minute, like the full candle would have closed a little bit more above, but it still closed. It is still closed bullish. So let's see. Maybe now this little thing is grabbing some liquidity to, so when it flips, it continues moving up. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see until it flips. Hopefully now since this NYC open, we start getting some nice volume in the market, and we start getting some nice moves. Because so far it's been a really slow day. The charts has been really slow. Not a lot of movement right now. So we'll see. I will be streaming till 9:40. So if anything happens, we'll catch it live. If not, it's okay. I will continue the stream in my private channel. Oh man, what a day. Also, I guess we broke the previous 30-minute low. That's why we have to wait candles to see what candles do. You know, we can't just get in because candles. We can't just get in also because candles are closing bullish. We have to also see what's going on. Remember, we are in this range here, this nasty range. You know, nasty. It's nasty. So, I mean, it could be a day that we head back down, but again, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for something else. stand up. Well, there is volume coming in the market, but not the direction that I wanted it to go to, you know. It's okay though, it's okay. It is what it is. Dun, 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 dun. I would have kept the stream going a little bit longer, but since it's not really that good of a day, you know, why be here, right? I don't have to force anything, you know. So looks like we are kind of respecting this again here. But again, we're in the range. Nice range, man. Nasty range. Well, so I mean, we did kind of come back here. I don't know. Let's see if candles start flipping. You know, we'll see. We'll see if candles start flipping. Let me tell you, if this 30-minute candle flips, that could be a good, maybe a good entry. Hoping that the market will bring some volume and we could continue, because it's like kind of we like grab some strength, rejected the downside, and grab some strength to continue this momentum up. But we'll see. Let's see if this 30 minutes starts flipping. I'll let you guys know when I see something I like. Or let's see how much time. We don't have a lot of time here on the Zoom. But yeah, other than that, when I get on the Zoom, I already told you guys what am I expecting, what I would like for you guys to be looking at. Again, what I am looking at, I'm not looking for sales. I am looking for some sort of support to be formed, since we did create some sort of a high on London session after coming down. In the higher time frames and in overall, we are still pretty much bullish on GJ. Like, we are really strong on GJ bullish, which means when I say we're bullish, means that our candles are still forming this pattern here, which is like basically just going straight up, creating new highs, pulling back, creating new highs, pulling back, creating new highs, just like we see here, which is basically this: creating new highs, pulling back, creating new highs, pulling back, creating new highs, pulling back, and then history always repeating itself. So other than that, yeah, guys, I already told you guys what I'm expecting for today. If it doesn't play out, it's okay. There is tomorrow, and there is the day after tomorrow, and next week, and next month, and next year. So why be impatient if there's so many days for you to have a trade, right? So please manage your trade, manage your risk, and have a good rest of your day, okay? My time has come here on YouTube, but again, thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please go hit that like button, go hit that like button. It will help me a lot. Also subscribe, turn on your bell notifications so you know when I'm streaming every day. I'll be here at 7 a.m. Eastern time every single day. And yeah, other than that, thank you and peace out.